Hey everyone, welcome back to Journey in English. I'm Lydia.
And I'm Mike. Today we're talking about something every single one of you does constantly, but maybe not in English yet.
Go on.
Talking about your weekend, or your day, or basically anything that already happened.
Yes, past tense in real conversation. Not the grammar chart version. The version you actually need at work, with friends, in a taxi with a stranger who asks, "So, how was your weekend?"
And you freeze.
Everyone freezes, even advanced learners. Because textbooks teach you the rule, verb plus ed. But real people don't talk in rules, they talk in stories.
So let's fix that today. By the end of this video, you'll be able to tell a real, natural story about something that happened to you. No hesitation, no translating in your head first.
Let's start with the phrase that's honestly one of the most useful sentences in English. I went to.
Such a small phrase, huge amount of power.
Right, because went is irregular. It's not goed. That trips people up constantly. So let's hear it in context first. Then break it down.
Okay, so this weekend I went to a new coffee shop near my apartment.
Nice. What was it like?
It was really cozy. I ordered a coffee, I sat by the window, and I read for like 2 hours.
See what just happened there? 3 past tense verbs, totally naturally. Ordered, sat, read.
And notice, ordered has that regular ed ending, but sat? Irregular. Read? Also irregular, spelled the same as present tense, but pronounced differently. Read, not read.
That's such a good example of why native speakers don't think about rules while they talk. They just know the story shape.
Which is really the goal, right? Not memorizing a list, building instinct.
Exactly. So here's how we're going to practice that instinct today. I'm going to give you a real-life scenario. Mike's going to respond like a native speaker would, and then we'll slow it down together.
I'm ready.
Okay, Mike, tell me about the last time you traveled somewhere.
So last year, I went to Portugal with my sister. We flew into Lisbon, and honestly, the flight was delayed by like 3 hours, so we didn't arrive until almost midnight.
Oh no.
Yeah, but once we got there, it was worth it. We stayed in this tiny apartment in the old part of the city. We walked everywhere, and we ate way too much pastel de nata.
The custard tarts, right?
The custard tarts. No regrets. Actually, funny story, we were walking back to the apartment one night when it just started pouring rain with no warning at all.
Okay, let's slow that down because there's so much good stuff in there. Went, flew, was delayed, didn't arrive, got, stayed, walked, ate. That's all past simple. But then you said we were walking back to the apartment when it started pouring. That's different. Were walking is past continuous, an action already in progress when something else interrupted it.
Right, and that's honestly how it happens naturally, too. Native speakers aren't thinking, okay, past simple, now I need past continuous. We're just remembering what happened and saying it. The grammar comes out correctly because the story shape demands it.
And that's what I want for you. Not perfect grammar in your head first. The story first, and the grammar becomes automatic the more you practice saying real things that actually happen to you.
So here's a simple challenge before you go. Pick one of these 3 questions and answer it out loud in English right now, pausing the video if you need to.
1. What did you do last weekend? 2. Tell me about the last trip you took. 3. What happened the last time you tried a new restaurant?
Don't worry about being perfect. Just tell the story.
And if you want a little extra support while you practice, we made a free worksheet that walks through 20 of the most common irregular past tense verbs. with real example sentences just like the ones we used today. Not a boring list, actual usage.
Links in the description. Totally free. Oh, and please, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. It really helps our channel get more conversations like this to our audience.
That's so true. Thanks so much for watching. Keep practicing, keep telling your story.
See you in the next one.
Bye, everyone.